guys, and welcome to a new build series. Now I finished the Thumper build, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different than the sort of heavier aircraft or multi-engine aircraft I've been doing recently. As you know, the first one was the brand new Airfix Wellington. I'll leave a link to each of these down in the description of this one. So there's Wellington I did, and then I did a bit of an Airfix sort of kit bash, a bit of a conversion series with using an Airfix Lancaster and some parts from other Airfix kits, some decals from elsewhere, and some resin parts as well to make Thumper, which was a tall boy Lancaster. So this one I've chosen to do a Eduard Spitfire Mk.IXe. It was at the end of the Wellington build. I did ask if there's anything people wanted to see, and give a list of some of the kits I had lying around at the time in my stash. And this was one of the ones that people were, well, at least one person was interested in seeing me do. So this is the one that I'm going to do. So a bit of history on the Mk.IXe Spitfire was it was September 1941, and all of a sudden out of nowhere there was a new German radial engine fighter turn up out of nowhere, and this wasn't expected, and it basically kicked the ass of the RAF, who were using Mk.5s at the time. It really beat the RAF back, and they had like unacceptable losses, and the only thing that could really combat it was the Mk.7s and Mk.8 Spitfires, but these were having problems in production and due to complication in the design. But they did have a Merlin 61 engine with a two-stage supercharger. So what they did, they took a couple of the Mk.5 Spitfires and swapped this new engine into it and performed some trials with the captured Focke-Wulf 190 that they had, which actually accidentally landed at an RAF base and was captured. And then they went off, tried it with these new engines in, and it performed adequately, and then they rolled it out. So it's basically like a Mk.5 Spitfire with a bigger engine. There were some other modifications done later on while they were waiting for the Mk.7s and 8s to come out. So in this kit is the Eduard Spitfire Mk.IXe Profit Pack. We'll have a quick look inside the box in a second. So this is kind of a bit of an intro to the build, plus a little bit of a sort of in-box look rather than a review. As we all know, Eduard kits are very, very good. And it being a Profit Pack edition, this one comes with the Eduard masks. So you can mask the canopy with the masks that are supplied with the kit. It also comes with a photo etch sprue as well. I've already decided which scheme I want to do. The kit offers 5 different marking schemes, and the one I've chosen to do is number 73 Squadron RAF, which is based at a Yugoslav airfield in, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. I don't want to embarrass myself. The reason why I've chosen this one, it's not your normal RAF sort of markings. It's got a pretty cool chevron on the side of it here. I've done a P40 recently, which got a similar sort of chevron on it. That's a bit earlier in the war, that one. But this one was April, May 1945, and like I said, it's a 4-prop Spitfire. And it's pretty much in the standard sort of RAF colours at the time. It's ocean grey on the top with dark green, and then it's medium sea grey underneath with a sky band around the tail. But I just really like that chevron down the side, so that'll be pretty cool. Right, now we're going to look inside the box and just have a quick gander through there, see what the box offers, and just get a rough look at what's going on. Right, we'll start by having a look at the box art. So as you can see, it's got some nice artwork on here. It's got the Mk.IXe Spitfire with the invasion stripes on. It looks like it's doing a bit of Overwatch and support for a Lancaster bomber stream on there. The box is a top opener, one of my favourites. Love it like that. Much easier than the side openers. You sort of use it as a tray to keep bits in. On the side of the box, you've got the marking schemes here, 5 different ones that the kit comes with. Same on the side here. That's pretty much it for the box. As I said, this is a Profit Pack edition, so it comes with a few more marking schemes. It comes with photo etch, and it also comes with the mask for the canopies as well. Eduard do offer these kits as a Profit Pack, or what they call a weekend edition, which doesn't have the photo etch, doesn't have the mask with it. It just comes with the kit, the plastic kit, plus like 1 or 2 sets of decals or marking schemes for it. And that's the general sort of offerings, and they do special edition ones as well. So looking inside, I'll move that out of the way. Got an instruction booklet, which for a 70-second fighter plane is quite a hefty booklet. The instructions are very concise in here, very clear about how to build it. It does show you how to fit the photo etch as well as the specifics for each marking scheme. Some of them have some variations as well. Just going through, it's like a very well detailed instruction manual. And then you get to how to mask the canopies using their little masking kit that it comes with, which I'll show you in a moment. And then it comes with a bit of history behind each of the 5 marking schemes that you get in the kit. So we've got one from 312 Squadron from France, a Belgian Spitfire, looks like that's in natural metal finish with the clip wings. The one that I'm doing with the chevron from Yugoslavia. An Israeli Spitfire with the clip wings in, it looks like dark Mediterranean blue and middle stone camouflage. And then a South African Air Force Spitfire based in Italy. So there's a nice set of marking schemes there, lots of differences, different schemes and stuff. And then it comes with specific stencil decals instructions in here as well. So we're just going to get everything out of the box for now. And I'll move it out of the way. So to start off, the kit comes, you can't see probably can't see the markings on here, but these are all specifically cut out, and this is the small canopy masks here. This is my first time using Eduard masks. I normally make my own using a bit of tape and a good old sort of like engineering or pencil like that to scribe it around the glass that's there, and then cut it out and place it on instead. So it'd be interesting to use this for the first time. And then you've got the photo etch sprue here. This has a couple of the radiators. It looks like a back plate or armor plate here, and it's also got some of the coloured photo etch as well, including a compass and a double layered dashboard here. It's a control dash, which also goes one over the other one, so you can see the dials underneath through the holes in this photo etch. Also comes with seat belts as well, so that's quite a nice little touch. The decals here, we'll have a quick look inside, have a quick gander. So it looks like it's got a separate sheet just for the stencil decals here. So the decals look nice and clear on here as well. Can't see any issues with them at all really. Yeah, they look good. Minimal carrier film around each of the markings as well, which is always a bonus. Let's put them back. And then we'll look at the plastics. So this is the clear sprue. I've seen this on a couple of Eduard kits. They tend to do the clear ones like a big circle sort of setup on here. Not entirely sure why, but if it works, it works. So it looks like there's a couple of different Spitfire canopies actually on here. That's definitely not a Mk.5 or Mk.IXe canopy there. Maybe it might just be a generic canopy sprue for Spitfires, which covers most of the marks that they have to offer for their range. Glass looks very, very clear. There's even some rivet detail around this one, which I don't think we'll be using, but still, that's quite a nice touch. And then finally the grey plastic sprues. So like I said, this is my first time actually doing an Eduard kit. I've been meaning to pick one up for some time now and finally get around to do one, which is quite an experience. From what I've seen and read, they've always been sort of the top on everyone's list of kits, and yeah, look at the detail on here, this is awesome. So just look at the fuselage on here, you can see, I don't know if you can see on the video, but all the rivet detail's been put in. Really, really finely moulded recessed rivet detail, as well as the main panel lines are in as well. Wings look good, same again, got a lot of recessed rivet detail across there. Yeah, you got a lot of different options here as well, so you got all the parts to make each of the Mk.IXe versions. The bottom cowlings, a lot of different top cowlings as well, different shaped rear control surface here, vertical control surface. Same here as well. You got different rear wings, different wings for the not clip wings, the pointed tip wings, and then the rounded ones. So I've got a feeling that some of these parts won't actually be used for the Mark 9. It looks like a generic Spitfire sprue for this body. How do you get this one open? There we go. Been defeated by a bag. There we go. And then it's the small part sprue. The chairs come off. Never mind. Same again. Lots of different parts that make up a lot of different versions. You've got different back pieces here. 3 or 4 different back pieces, different dashes. One for the photo etch, I'm guessing. One for without. Different landing gear. Yeah, there's a lot of different parts on here. So everything's very, very nicely detailed. I can't see any issues with it. No flash on here at all. And like I said, everything's got a nice rivet detail across each of the surfaces as well. Concern I do have, I don't know how well they go together, but I'm assuming from Eduard's sort of reputation that when you're sort of closing up the 2 fuselage halves, would be that as you have to sand or fill anything, it will fill in this rivet detail, which would be a shame, but we remove it because it's that fine and minute. But we'll get to that hurdle when we get to it, I guess. Got the 2 halves of bombs on here, wheels, all that stuff, and then it looks like the interior panels on here, which would be a bit easier to work on with them being separate from the body. And there's a bit of photo etch to go on here as well, looking from the instructions. So yeah, all in all, pretty damn good kit. Looking forward to doing this one. So that's pretty much a basic summary of the Eduard Mark 9 kit. Looking forward to building this one, and I hope you guys enjoy the build vlog. So if you haven't already, there's a little subscribe button down on this side, little red button. Press that if you want to subscribe, and then there's a button next to it that looks like a little bell with a line through it. Click on that, and that'll basically give you an update whenever a new video is released, especially if you want to see how this build turns out and how I progress through with it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up as well, and thank you for watching.